All right, y'all. So this is part 3. If you haven't checked out part 1 and 2, go ahead and do so. This is just week 1. Again, the total amount was $3,000. You're gonna see later on how I invest the rest of the funds that I have acquired. And just to go over a couple of things, I am a long-term investor. I don't believe in selling unless you have achieved your goal and whatever that goal is. As the weeks progress, I'll kind of go into detail of like why I'm investing, what's the purpose of it, why I don't save money in cash, why I don't feel like it's necessary up to a certain amount. My rule of thumb is pretty much 5 to 6 months. If you don't have 5 to 6 months in cash for whatever monthly expenses that you have, total monthly expenses, including rent, bills, water, electricity, gas, all that kind of stuff, you need to start thinking about what that number is, multiply that by 6. And if you don't have that much, then you don't need to be investing. If you have more than that, then that's when you need to start thinking about what to invest in. And hopefully this video helps you decide how risky of stocks that you're willing to take. Or if you're very risk averse like myself, then you tend to go with a little bit logical and strategical thinking in regards to how you want to grow your wealth. For me, I found my perfect, my pick of poison is obviously index funds with a mix of certain growth stocks that I believe are gonna, be here for the long term. And then as I put that together, I have low risk mixed with high risk, which averages out to a decent return for myself. Again, I was able to turn 17,000 into 25,000 in a 4-year span, averaging about 11.05% return. I can't guarantee you those exact same returns because, no one really can. The market is unpredictable, and anyone that says they can try to time the market or anything like that, they're obviously lying. They're just trying to get you to, buy into the hype and stuff like that. That's not my point at all. The whole point of these videos is to inform you of what you can do. I'm showing you what I do personally, so you know that I'm practicing what I preach in a sense. I literally have only 10 stock picks that I actually buy. I don't really like to go beyond that unless it's a really good pick, and then if I do find some that are really good picks, I'll be sure to let you guys know. And that's pretty much it. So I mix in a bit of diversification with like all-in type risk. So some people have like, in my old portfolio, I used to have like maybe more than 20, 40, almost 50 picks. And those brought decent returns too, because those were also a mix of dividend stocks, index funds, and super risky growth stocks. And I realized that I can just consolidate all that into a little bit less and just go all in on those to get a little bit better return, or at least just to guarantee a certain average return per year. Even if you're getting 7 to 8%, that's really fucking good. I know like a lot of y'all, you might be thinking of like the trap mentality, where you're able to, like, let's say you get an ounce for like $250, you can turn that ounce into 500. Those type of returns in the stock market are very rare. If you are able to do that, more power to you. But I know big bets have a lot of big risk, and sometimes it pays off, but a lot of times it doesn't. So that's why I mitigate my risk just by going through buying index funds, as well as, putting a little bit of risky stocks with it. My portfolio is going to be available for y'all if you want to go check it out. And I do appreciate any support. So if you want to comment, tell me what you like, what you don't like. If you got any questions, DM me. But then again, at the same time, I know it's contrary to what I'm saying, but I really advise doing your own research. I mean, basic questions I can answer, but if you're thinking about exactly what to do and or what things mean, you can look that up yourself. You can find out what diversification means. You can find out what options are. I'm not even gonna go into all that. That's just another form of investing, and that takes a lot of research and stuff. And again, I'm a lazy guy. I really don't like doing too much. I like to just put in my orders and then let it do its thing. Again, you have to learn how to practice patience when investing. A lot of people, when they start investing, they think oh, I'm gonna make money right away type shit. And if you're still in that mindset, then you're not gonna win. This game that we're playing with money, you need to understand it's a game. It's not real. It's not, all this shit is fake. The money that you have in cash, that shit is fake. Yet the government's out here printing money and stuff, so you think you're holding on to value, but you're really not. You're just turning cash value into another form of value, and this value is owning shares in a company. This is how I look at it as assets, because these have a chance to grow. Obviously, they have a chance to decrease as well in value, but if you pick correctly, then, or at least efficiently, I won't even say correctly because there's no right or wrong way, but if you pick efficiently, then there's a better chance for you to grow your shares and to grow wealth. What you do with that is ultimately up to you. Some people, they invest so they can put their money away, get a higher percent return rather than like a checking or savings account or online savings account or some like certificate of deposits or bonds. Like stocks have a better return in general. Even if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, you pick like random stocks, you still have a good chance of getting like a 5 to 7% return. Obviously, the more research you do, the higher that return could potentially be. And some people, like I said, they invest in the market so they can stack up their money and then pull it all out to, let's say, put a down payment on a house or something or whatever. My goal is eventually to get out of the market and into the real estate market, but I know if I just stack up my money and put it into my savings account, that's not gonna do shit. Like, it's more effective to put into the market, let it earn some interest, earn some type of return annually, or at the very minimum, at least get some dividends, and then you can reinvest those dividends. Again, you don't have to do what the fuck I'm saying. You can do whatever you want to do. This is just to help those that are interested. And if you have any questions, like I said, do your research first. And if you can't find any research that will answer those questions, then you can come to me. I'll help you out no matter what. At least whatever I know. I know what I know, and obviously the real estate market is a lot better to invest into. But if you don't have money to do that, or you don't know how to access capital and everything like that, at least get your credit right first of all. That's the first thing. But if you can't even do that, then, and if you got money on the side and shit that you don't see yourself using, or you're just like stacking money up underneath your mattress or something, then yeah, you probably want to start putting it into the market. I appreciate y'all, and here we go with part 3.
And like I said, I was going to show you it was 1,000, 1,500, and now I'm about to show you what to do with 500. So if this shit moves a little bit further. Oh yeah, so this is what the portfolio looks like a little bit. So you can see I got the VIG, Apple, Cisco, CVY is 2,500, buying power is 625, and I just transferred over 500 over again because I had 500 available, and now I got 3,000, right? So you can see the buying power is at $506. I transfer the 500. If you're transferring less than $1,000, you're gonna have the funds available immediately. If it's over $1,000, then you already know it's gonna take you can get the $1,000 to play with, but it's gonna take longer for the other amount to go through. So got the $500. I got 3,000 total in there. What am I gonna do with $500, right? What I'm gonna do is goddamn reinvest back into my dividends, my dividend yielding index funds. So I'm gonna go back to VIG. It's 117 right now. I'm just gonna get one of these right here. Again, I'm gonna buy it. I'm not selling shit. We change it to limit order. Last time I got it at 115. I think this time I'm gonna. Yeah, last time I got it at 115. I had 2 shares, so this time I'm probably gonna buy it at like a 116 because the lows are like kind of like right there. You know what I'm saying? And then recently all this good news and stuff. So a lot of optimism in the market. So I don't want to miss out on that. So I still want to put a decent low enough price that I still, don't have to spend too much. Like for me, at least every dollar counts. I don't know about y'all, but I count everything down to the penny, goddamn. So I'm going to get 1 share of this one, 116, boom. Swipe up, make sure it's good to cancel, make sure it's extended hours, and that's it. Now we're going to go down to DTD, which is the index, the wisdom tree. This one, again, it pays you monthly. Most of these index funds will pay you every quarter, which is 3 months. So I changed this. I'm gonna look. This one's like at $89 today. So I saw that I purchased 2 at 88. It hasn't dropped down to 88, so that one didn't. It didn't go through yet, but hopefully it drops down within 90 days to $88. So at least I can purchase that. So this one I'm gonna put at $89. Extended hours. I'm gonna put it to good till cancel. I'm gonna get 1 share. I'm gonna review it. Swipe up. Boom. It's done. All right. We're gonna hit done. Then we're gonna go down to DVY. Let's go, son. And this is the Dow Jones Reflective Index. And I bought the last one at like 80 something dollars. It hasn't gone in through yet because it's still at 82.75 right now. So hopefully it drops down. I see that it went down like a little bit. The lowest was at 81. So you know what? That was pretty fairly recent. So I guess I'm gonna put it at $81 too. So I'm gonna get one share of this. Again, limit orders. Limit orders on everything, y'all. Never buy market price. That's just my philosophy. I believe in you can save a penny. If you can save a penny, save a penny. You know what I'm saying? If you can buy something for cheaper, buy it for cheaper. So I put it for $81.50 actually because I really want to get this one right away. I want this shit to start accumulating, and so I can start getting those dividends to start reinvesting those as well. After DVY, we go down to the SDY. This is again reflective of the S&P 500, the 500 largest companies in the U.S. I put an order, last one at $89. It hasn't gone down yet. It's at like 91 something. So I'm gonna change it to, I'm gonna put this limit order for $91. Keep it to extended hours. Go down to good till cancel. Make sure your number of shares, you put the right number in. I put one share in, and that's pretty much like $300 right there already that we've kind of used up. So next we got, oh, that's 400, goddamn, because we used, we did 400. So now I'm going to go to, what am I going to go to? CVY or IDV? What am I going to go to, bro? I'm showing y'all. All right, the iShares. So this is the IDV, 25. I put the price at 24 for my last order. And I did one at 25. So this one, I'm probably going to put it at like 24.50. Just somewhere in between there. And it's always about average pricing. You know what I'm saying? So the average price is like, over the long term, is hopefully less than what the current price is in the future. If that doesn't make any sense now, I'll talk more about it later. But you always want to make sure your average price is less than what the current price is at whatever moment in time. Again, limit order, good till cancel, extended hours. I'm going to get about, I'd say, if it's at 24.50, I might just do 5 shares. And that's a total of like $122.50. I still got some funds left over. And I'm going to use the rest to put into the Guggenheim CVY index. Make sure everything is good. Boom. Swipe up. We're done. All right. Last but not least, we got the CVY. Still at like under $17. Oh, I can't even get CVY, goddamn, because I used up. Yeah. All right, bro. So we done.
All right. I hope y'all enjoyed that. The next episode, or pretty much the next video, will come out on Monday. I'm just going to show you from that point forward, I'm just going to show you the progress of the investments, whether the orders went through or not. And I'll, I guess, expound on some more philosophies that I believe in. Again, if you don't know who the fuck I am, my name is Raj Brahmbhatt, and this is what I do.